Guys, the lengths at which I'm going to get a proper angle, it's insane. Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Princess Lily and baby, and today I just wanted to jump on here and give a really quick chat about Women's Month. So I was listening to the radio the other day on my way home, and there was quite this interesting topic about being a stay-at-home mom, I think, and just hearing women talk about that topic sparked interest in me, because I'm like, this is something that is rarely talked about, is rarely appreciated, and it is really like sung praises on. I think nowadays people are more focused on the career woman, the girl who's getting it, and the corporate girl, the corporate baddie, and we are forgetting that there's another aspect of life that is called being a stay-at-home mom, or being the topic of being a stay-at-home mom. What is being a stay-at-home mom or wife to me? What does it mean? To me, being a stay-at-home wife, first of all, because I'm a stay-at-home wife right now, is basically you are somebody who stays at home and you are running the household in whichever way that looks for you. Some stay-at-home wives do have help in terms of having a maid, an auntie, as we call them in Botswana, while some choose not to have a maid or an auntie, and they're kind of full hands-on. For me, what it looks like is having a helper who comes once a month to do the general cleaning, the deep cleaning. I am quite an obsessive person. I do want like every spot of every corner clean, but the truth is sometimes I can't get it myself, and I do source help. It's okay to ask for help, and while some people, they can do that, they can basically do that. Being a stay-at-home wife and it's just you and your husband, people tend to think that that's easy, like you have things easy. Why don't you cook? You're at home the whole day. Why didn't you cook for your partner? Why didn't you clean up the house? But the truth and reality of it all is it can get quite a bit overwhelming. It can get, because you're all alone and without any adult conversation, you are on your phone. It's sort of like you are in your head space way too much the whole day, and it can get quite a bit to you. I unfortunately couldn't film what I do on a daily basis, but basically what my days look like is I started doing the 5 a.m. club after I read the 5 a.m. club book. Is it called the 5 a.m. club? Yeah, I think it's called the 5 a.m. club. After I read that book, I started doing the 5 a.m. club. I wake up. This is the time that I journal. This is the time that I get to connect with God. I mostly use my morning just to be with God in worship and in prayer. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I have church prayer. We get on a phone call, and we pray about different prayer topics that are presented. And then after that, it's time for my husband to wake up, and then I start on breakfast, and we have breakfast together. I make sure that we have breakfast together. We sit down, dining room table style, because sometimes he comes home a bit late and we don't really get to debrief and see each other, So this is the time that we'll get to talk, and I'll get to know how he's doing and just be in touch with him, right? And then after he leaves, this is the time that I tidy up, like I clean myself up, and then I tidy up the house, and then I get started on lunch. And then he comes over for lunch. And then after that, I usually prefer to go out of the house for the afternoon. And then obviously on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I have my classes in the university. And yeah, that is basically how my days go. Sometimes I'll visit a friend, sometimes I'll go visit my relatives, sometimes I have errands, I have a lot of chores that go into the day, and that is basically me being a stay-at-home wife. And I definitely can't wait to be a stay-at-home mommy. Anyway, do I really want to be a stay-at-home mommy? That's another whole topic for another day. I want a job, guys. Like, I want a job. At first, I wanted to be a stay-at-home. I've always wanted to be a stay-at-home wife. I've always wanted to be a stay-at-home mommy. But now that I'm back being at home, and this is the first time that I'm like fully at home and I'm not fully doing something, not working, not schooling, I'm just at home, right? So I think I can see that it's not as I thought. Maybe if we had a little bit more money, just being real with you guys, maybe I would enjoy it. Like if I would get to go shopping every other day, have all the ingredients that I want, to be cooking up a storm, maybe I would enjoy it. But for now, I want a job, guys. But yeah, what was I talking about? Anyway, child. So yeah, that is basically me being a stay-at-home, right? The job is not quite glamorized, and for Women's Month, I would like for us to appreciate the different facets that are a woman. For me, the concept of stay at home has not really been modeled out for me. Only one of my sisters was a stay at home wife and mom, but generally, I haven't really seen it being modeled out. And when I think and reflect back about it, I don't quite remember like my sister in that era, how she was navigating it, being at home all the time, but yeah, it's never really been modeled out for me, so I didn't really know what to expect in that regard, but I made it what I could. I'm tailor making it what I can for myself, and giving some advice for somebody who is going to find themselves in this position involuntarily, because the unemployment situation in our country is insane, right? So if you find yourself in this position, find things to do, find ways to cheer yourself up, because the days do get long, especially amidst the new weather we are experiencing. I don't believe it's a heat wave anymore. This is like our weather. We need to come to terms with it, okay? So, find things to do, stay out of the sun, like find activities to do, find hobbies, like have something that you have going on. And it can literally be like, for myself right now, learning French as a second language or as another language, So just have something going on for you to do, something to look forward to, so that you don't put the burden of entertainment in your husband. Because sometimes I would find that I would really resent my husband if he's like a minute late. I just start cringing. I start feeling uneasy. Like, where is he? Like, come and entertain me. I've been bored all day, right? But if you find like things to fill up your day and having conversations other than relying on your husband, it can actually work out for you, right? You can find that you're not so much putting pressure on this person. The other day, he wanted to go climb a hill. That is an activity that we usually do together. And he wanted to do it with his friends. I was so over it. I was like, okay, so you're doing things without me now. And that's the thing. I've been encouraging him to do things without me. And now that he's finally doing it, I was so mad. But that's the thing. It's because I'm always at home and not finding things to do myself, alone, by myself, with my people. I always expect him to be around. I always expect him to be, somewhere there as a sort of entertainment. So please, if you find yourself in that situation, get out there, do something. And then there's this new phenomena that's going on whereby wives and older women are advising younger women to always have a plan B apart from the husband, in case things don't work out with your partner, your partner passes away or you want to leave. There's always that situation whereby we think he's gonna leave you. What about if you want to leave, darling? And you just find yourself stuck there because of the circumstance that you have nothing going on for yourself, or so you think. And here I am thinking, you are creating a life together. Like, all these things are for the both of you, for the enjoyment of the both of you. I don't get why now we have to make it seem as if you're going to walk away with nothing when you've literally been investing in this whole thing that we're building together, right? But I do get them nonetheless. It's very important, and I do encourage young people to do have something going on for themselves. Have a little something going on for yourself. Have a life, have an independency. And like I'm saying, it helps to get like the load off of your partner. You can't always be relying on your partner, to be your source of entertainment, to be your source of light, joy, and all that. This is the topic that I wanted to talk to you guys about this week. Slowly things are going down in the channel. I think like I said the previous week, I'm getting the hang of it, and I really enjoy content creation. I really enjoy making content, and sometimes I feel so like, this is so stupid. Stop doing this. Like, you're old. Like, just stop it. Like, poor quality camera, and I'm talking down myself. But then I had a conversation with one of my friends again, and she was like, it's something that I enjoy doing, so why should I stop it? And I honestly enjoy content creation. I enjoy doing this. Like, even if there were no views, I genuinely do enjoy doing this. I just needed to encourage myself because I've been really feeling down about shooting content recently. I've just been last week I couldn't put out a video because I was like all up in my head, and I was like, oh goodness, I hate this, but I actually do love it. So I'm going to keep at it. I'm going to consistently post as I had wanted every single week for the rest of the year, just to be consistent and see where that will get me. So let's go. I am obviously going to take breaks that I just wanted to put out. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's your girl, Princess Lily and baby, signing out. I love you guys. See you on the next one. I have a couple of shoes that I want to give away. I'll show them to you guys on the next one. It's gonna be exciting. It's a vlog. The birthday girl is right here. She's going to be, giving you like a rundown of my makeup routine. So I'm quite excited for next week's video as well. I can't wait to see you. I love you. getting this question a lot lately, and that is what I do during the day, right? How I spend my days as a stay-at-home wife. It used to look a little bit different before I went to work, and now that I'm back, it looks even more different. On a day-to-day, I do different things. Like I usually have a to-do list of things that I have to accomplish. Because I'm more tired now, I do things on a daily, except on a day like this where things are urgent. First of all, I send out applications. I take job application sending as a job on its own, so it's really scheduled. I send out, like, I drop off 3 or 4 applications in a week. And so I have a designated day, that is Tuesday, that I usually go around dropping applications. And I also send out email applications as well, maybe 5 or 6 in a week. So I do that normally on Wednesdays, and then I have my Mondays where I clean, and obviously every day I have to cook. Every day I have to wake up and prepare food for the husband, and I do my hospital checkups, my gynae checkups and all that. So that is that. And what else do I do? Plan meals for the day, prep for the week, I mean, things like that. That's what I usually get up to. I can't believe I'm so shy to record in public. I've been waiting here for 20 minutes, no service. What the? Government clinics. Why are male midwives even a thing? Oh my goodness. I feel so violated. I think more especially because my husband wasn't around. It's the first time coming to UB clinic and I'm assisted by a man. It was uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. I don't know what they can do to make you feel comfortable, but they need to do something. What else did I want to complain about? I hope I'll remember.
The fear of looking stupid is holding you back. I'm telling you right now. The fear of looking stupid is holding you back. I'm sure there's so many of you who wanted to make a TikTok or do a video, your first TikTok, but you were so scared that your friends would think you're an influencer wannabe, or they would make fun of you, something like that. And so what? Literally, and so what? In a year, 2 years, if you do it and you fail, people will forget. Everyone will forget. But if you don't do it, can you imagine if you did that video, right? It doesn't blow up, you do the next video, you do a video after, you enjoy and you love what you're doing and you keep doing it. Then one day, you blow up, you go viral, everyone's posting you, everyone wants to meet you, everyone wants to take photos with you, you're making an insane amount of money, you move to LA, you start doing all these things with all these brands, everyone wants to work with you. That's the story of my life. It could have been your life, but you decided to put your TikTok in the drafts. Why? Because Jenny from the house down the street is gonna see that video. Who gives a fuck about Jenny? It's the same concept as, I call this the lipstick on a pig concept, right? It's, you know, when you start doing your makeup, and everyone who starts doing makeup, when you start doing makeup, you look horrible. Everyone has to go through this step to do makeup. You need to look bad in order to look good. So if you never look bad, you will never learn how to do your makeup. Do you know how many people made fun of my makeup when I first started doing my own makeup? Look now, I can do my own makeup perfectly. And the same people who are making fun of me, now if they ever want their makeup done for an event, for a birthday, for something, if they don't call someone else to do it, then they're going that either A, looking like a clown, or B, stay team natural. So don't let what other people think hold you back, because those same other people would never have the balls or the talent to do what you're doing.